Hello and welcome to Lynn's Crafting Creations. I am Lynn and we are in an event today, the Fab4 Event Emporium, and it's also being streamed in Craft Around the Clock. So our theme today, oh, sorry, I have to give my spiel, right? If you are seeing the red live button up there in the corner, then you're watching live. If you don't see that up there, then you are watching on the replay. So go ahead and type in a hashtag replay. Let me know that you were here. Sorry, I have to put my hair back because we're going to do resin today too. So, but our theme, our theme is Reindeer Ruckus today. So when you come on in, let me know that you are here. Say hi. I'm going to pull myself up on my computer so I can see comments because seeing it on the phone is really hard. Really hard. So, our theme today, we'll mute. I just came on a few minutes early. Hello, my sweet Quality Crafts by Kathy. Hello, Shoop. Hello, sweet Carol Ann. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Brenda. How's everybody doing today, this fine Saturday? So like I was saying, we are in an event today. Hi, Mary, in the Fab4 Event Emporium. Hi, Kay. And, there's my sweet Caffeine's craft from Memories Past. I love you bigger. Thanks for sprinkling, honey. So, we are going to do, we're being sponsored by Plaster Paint Company, and she's doing a $25 gift card. And then Tracy with Scrappy's Rustics is giving away 3 IOD transfer books. Hi, Donna. You were catching up on last night's live. Oh, fun. Our Friday night family feud night. Yeah, the questions were easier last night. Hi, sweet Gail. How are you? So we're just going to wait for Karen to finish up. I think she did, maybe. But you want to... Hello, just Jackie Crafton. There we go. And Barbara's Blessed Beginnings. If you see any page names in here, please give them a follow. I know Jackie's trying to, not that numbers really mean anything, but we just like you. We like y'all. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make a little Santa sleigh with some reindeer and make them having a ruckus all over. So Santa's delivering presents on Christmas Eve and his reindeer have gone awry. So we're going to take, this is just a stencil from Amazon. So I'm going to just take part of it. I did these parts because, hi, Jen. Hello, Sparky. Hello, Justin. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Regine. Hi, Elaine. Whew. Hi, Cindy. Okay. Karen must have ended because, whew, did everybody come in at one time? All right. So we're just going to take this and we're going to do the middle. I did these sides because I didn't want to, hey, my sweet, be so creative, Kimmery. I love you. There's my Kathy Davis Falls. Hey, sweetie, you can come in on your page anytime. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some pen art. Tracy from Scrappy's Rustics does sell pen art. So she has pen art, IOD. Hi, Renee. Hi, Jean. She has all kinds of stuff. If you're new here and I missed you, I am so sorry. Hi, Melanie. The Santa behind me is beautiful. The big guy, that's a paint inlay we did. Hi, Pam. If it's not on the book, I put them over on YouTube. So, hi, Ladybug Gnomes and Crafts by Tammy. Hi, Jackie Pokey Piper. Hi, Juanita. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Carol. Hello. Yes, so Carol's been helping me a little bit with my painting stuff, so it's been cool. I love it. Hi, Jackie Brown. Hi, Lavender and Lace with Lori. Yes, purrs for Karen. Okay, so this is snow crystal paste. So it's a paste. So once it goes on your stencil, it's going to be sticking to it. So what you want to do is you can tape your stencils down. You can do whatever you want. I just hold mine because snowflakes aren't perfect, right? And Carol, you're so cute. I enjoy the help. It's very nice. So I just spread it on with a palette knife. And I get it on the back of my palette knife. And just kind of spread them. Spread it. Making sure I cover the holes, you know. And then we will do some resin, because like I said, we got to put, you know, Santa on a sleigh delivering presents. This background I did with some plaster paint. I just mixed some colors, did some blues, had fun with it, really. I really like doing backgrounds. Are easy, you guys. They're easy. Start doing that. But painting is very relaxing. I had a rough day at work, and boy, I just dropped a paintbrush out and... Hi, Wanda. How are you, sweetheart? And had fun. Hi, Denise Trokowski. Thank you for the stars. And we had a good time last night, I think. Hi, Amanda, my sweet sis. Yes, we've got, well, you know, it's Christmas Eve, so we've got snow out. And we've got Santa, you know, out working. And so he's gonna be kind of busy here. He's got things to do. Hi, Judy McGuire. Thank you for the star, sis. And then we'll get this going, but I want it, this takes a minute to dry, so I didn't want to be smushing the snowflakes next to it. Know what I mean? So it's best to let them dry, then move on and do your next set. Sound good? Sound gooda? Hi, Cindy. You crafted most of your gifts? That's awesome. Aw, thank you. Hi, Betsy. Star party achieved. What did you guys do? Hi, Susan. What did I miss? Oh my goodness. You guys are... Hi, sweet Stephanie from Honey and Bear Creates. There are a lot of talented people on here, so you want to give them a nice follow. Justin will be on later. Kiss a Frog Crafts with Judy will be on next. and then Sandra from Kingdom Acres, and then Justin, and then James from Rustic Cabin Crafts, and then, okay, I have to say it slow, Sonia from Sonia She Shed Sensations. Whew. Hi, sweet Pam. How are you, honey? So, they're not perfect. It's okay. Snowflakes are not perfect. I'm going to take the majority of this paste, kind of scoop it on my palette knife, and get it back in the jar, because you can reuse that. Didn't go anywhere. And then I want to get this off my stencil as much as I can, and then I will wash my stencil. But you don't want to put anything that says paste down your drain, because that's all kinds of bad. So we will, oh man, I got it all over my fingers. You know how I am. Hi, Fatima. There's our Justin Krause. Hi, Lori. You sprinkled me everywhere. Awesome. You poured the resin everywhere. Okay, so now we're going to cover this up. You want to keep your paste covered so that it doesn't dry out. So while this is drying for a little bit, I have to get the rest off of here. While this is drying for a little bit, we're going to do our resin. It's the quick cast resin, so it's just the 10-minute kind. Hi, Jeffrey. How are you? Hi, Laura. Yeah, it does make pretty good snowflakes. We're going to leave a space here for the moon. Hi, sweet Susan. Looks perfect to you? They don't look bad, right? So, we're going to put that back here and let that dry up for a little bit. Because, you know, we only have so much workspace that y'all can see. So, get my leveling table. Still has glitter on it from last night. Check to make sure you're level. We're going to use the Santa, wrong cover, Santa Sleigh mold. So this has 11, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. I knew it was an odd number. Hi, Dwight. You have the same shirt. Hi, Cecile. You love the snowflakes? That's awesome. So we're going to use the Santa Sleigh mold. I had to do a lot of it up front. Hi, Wacky Jackie's DIY. How are you, sweetheart? So we are going to, the sleigh take 65 milliliters. So we have to do at least 65, right? Hi, Christy, my friend. How are you? How is Troy? What are you guys up to? You need a deer. Yes, you do. I need to get that to you. I might have a few. Barbara. Okay. That's part B. I'm using the Amazing Casting Resin. I'm going to use it in black because the sleigh is black. Or I want my sleigh to be black because it's nighttime, right? So, you're doing good? Awesome. Hi, Vicky. So we're going to put in our part A first, which is your epoxy. Hi, sweet Shonda and Livy Lou. I love this mold too. It's one of my faves. There's so much you could do with it. And we're going to make some reindeer go wild today. So they're going to be all wonky all over the place. You love watching this process? Usually with the white, you can see it better. The black, you don't get to see it get clear and that kind of thing. So if you're doing this and you use the white, you only stir it long enough for it to get clear. Hi, Lavon. So I'm going to mix 80 because I know I need at least 65 and I can dump the rest into the presents. So I did 40 of A and 40 of B. You can mix them in separate cups, put them together. Oh, Pam, you can do it. You can do it. I'm telling you. This one is easy resin. You just have to be fast. Troy got the flu. Oh, no. Oh, no. So it started to get warm. So that means it's ready to pour. So what I like to do is go around the outsides. But it's on a leveling table and resin is self-leveling. So it's going to level out to your surface. So if your surface isn't level, your mold won't be level. But I want to make sure I get up in here and get the Santa. And I'm going to wait for a second. Let it fill out as much as it's going to fill out. It's done filling out. Okay. And I got some on the outside. It's all right. It peels off when it dries, so if I were doing this and I was doing the reindeer, I would do the reindeer first because those little antlers and the legs, those are rough. So you want to do your most intricate piece first and then move on. So it's set up, it's done all it can do. You've never seen black resin before? Well, the reason why I'm using black is because I wanted, I see a little spot I didn't get up into. So if you see a spot you didn't get up into, you can kind of push it up there. So always remember that. You can, if you catch it early enough. So we're going to, yes, prayers for Troy. Hello, sweet Sioux Ford champion. Okay, so we're going to put these back here and bring back our board. Because we've got transfers to put on that our reindeer and our Santa are going to be all going crazy, right? So we need some houses. We need houses for the reindeer to go to. So we're going to be using the IOD book Partridge Lane. How many of y'all love transfers? So it's got all of that in there. So you've got houses, you've got numbers, you've got the 12 days of Christmas, basically. So we did this, we did it with the, how long does it take to be ready? For the black, it takes about 12 minutes. You love transfers, Pam? No. Me too. Me too. So, we have this long stream of houses, but then we're going to put some houses on the end. So I'm going to do the ends first, and then put our string, because I want this to be on top. So we can layer, you can layer on your transfers. So we're going to do some transfers. Yeah, it'll set up in no time. You have the clear resin that takes longer, so that does take a little bit longer to do. But now I was able to paint my board, and before I put the snowflakes on, I did seal the entire board. So, it is all sealed up. So, again, I get my IOD. This is an IOD transfer book. I get my IOD stuff from Tracy at Scrappy's Rustics. Because she's, got all that stuff. All the faves, except for glitter. Well, these are sparkly. These are sparkly, Amanda. So I'm going to put this house on top of the house next to it because, they're friendly neighbors. I'm just not going to have their roofs touch. Does that make sense? And transfers are fun, easy. They make you look like you know what you're doing. I ran out of time, or I was going to paint just some trees in the background. But that didn't happen. I got to cleaning my garage. So if your garage is like my garage, it's got a lot of craft supplies in your garage. And boy, did we find some craft supplies. So we are cleaning the garage out. And then, let's see, what do we have at the other end? So we'll put this down at the other end because I don't want to put the same color house next to each other. Hey, Judy Moody. Kiss a Frog Crafts with Judy. So we're just going to put that on here. And get this going. Hi, sweet Aunt Judy Brock. And then we're going to do our moon. We're going to paint a moon on because a moon is pretty easy, I have found. once you get the technique down of things, it works so well. Hi, Mama Jan. How are you? Sweet Mama Jan. Okay. So we're going to get that one in, and we don't want pink or red. We're going to go gray. It'd be my garage. Yeah, my garage is getting cleaned up. Aw. It's hard to watch your kids and you can't do anything about it. So we went on vacation one time and my youngest daughter got sick as a dog. She was just sick. And she was laying in bed because she couldn't do anything. Hi, Crazy Granny. How are you? So she couldn't do anything. And she took my face and she goes, Mom, just like that. Mom, make it stop. It was just so, it was so just precious. She was about 6, I think. But it's horrible. I mean, we were in Missouri visiting, thank heaven we were visiting family. But she just was, oh, so sick. Oh, sick. Oh, so sick. It was horrible. Okay, so we have to see how much more we have to go with these. We need one more house here. And then we'll put the long string on, and then I'll show you the, hello, Denise Vertucci Gross. And then I'll show you the resin and see where we're at with that. But yeah, you get a lot of, oh wow, I got stuff under my fingernail. Cool. Yeah, you guys can't look at my fingernails today, okay? I've broken fingernails. I've just done all kinds of fun stuff. Fun stuff. Hi, Lori Payne. Yes, yes, we do want to be in our own bed. That is for sure. That poor little girl. She was just, Mom, make it stop. And you feel so helpless because you can't do anything. It's just hard. Okay, getting underneath the transfer is fun. But you just want to peel it, or you want to press it down. You can see if you leave any behind, you just lay it back down. And Tracy with Scrappy's Rustics is a pro at these. So is our Simply Simple Creations by Sheila. She's got it down. I think we could be good with that. If we need to, we'll put another one on top. Hi, my sweet Barbara. Oh no. Usually I cut off just a piece and lay it down, but I've got extra on here, so I've got extra room to hold on to, so I'm good. because I can not lay it down to where it's going to stick. Now, if you're doing it on a curved surface, like if you wanted to put this, putting these on a tin is really, really cute. You want to make sure you got all your air bubbles out. Hi, Patricia. We were in St. Louis. I was actually in St. Charles. Probably pretty close to you. And I went to, my old job had, or my job, before we closed all of our pharmacies and decided to put them all in one place, they had a place in Earth City. And so I was there a few times to help them implement computer software and stuff like that. So, hi, Carolyn. Anyone getting snow today? You could send some? Oh, no. Where are you getting snow, Carolyn? I'm in Northern California, so I'm about 45 minutes from the snow. I can go visit it and leave it there. We're at the base of the mountains. Indiana? Oh. Our Jackie is in Indiana. Just crafting. But yeah, you just want to start at one end and then see how it like left some, so I can go back over it and lay it down and rub it till it lays down. There you go. So you don't want to rush your ends. The ends are where it's going to, the transfer will not, it'll pull up. So you don't want to rush your ends. So see how that's clean? I got all of it transferred on. So now you just want to rub your fingers over it. You can use the back of the transfer page. I don't. I just use my finger. And it do what is called burnishing. This is coming out beautiful. Woohoo! How much time do we have? We still have a half hour. That's good. So that's what we have so far. This surface is a magnolia tray. You don't want any. You don't want any snow, Patricia? Come on. You're no fun. So it's already hard. So you can see how I can feel it and touch it. So when you do these, you don't have to do, if you've done clay, you don't have to pour them over like this. They will, when they're ready, they will pop out. So you just have to pop a corner like that. And then it will come out. You stay home when it snows. So there you go. This is called Santa Sleigh from IOD. It was last year's mold. Hi, Ari. It was last year's mold, but it just comes out like this. It's so much fun. I keep freezing on you? Oh no. where did I get the house transferred? From scrappysrustics.com. Right? Did you see that? It was like easy peasy done. So if you we're going to I can't remember what I did with that guy. Oh, I remember now. Hi, Sue. You had plans. You canceled. It was just to go furniture shopping. Oh. That's hard, though, when you cancel plans. Okay, so we're going to take our sleigh, and we're going to bring out that black resin. Aw, thank you, Ari. I love you. And Mama Mercedes, too. Hello, sweet Betty Arnold. So, aw, thank you. So we're going to do this a little bit different right now. Now, you can get the Pentart waxes at Scrappy's Rustics as well, and we will use those on the presents. But you can do something if you don't have the waxes, okay? You don't. Yeah. Let's see. So I meant to have this out and I didn't. We just used, I think this is what I used, some Treasure Gold Platinum. And if you don't want to get your fingers yucky, I totally understand. You can put a glove on. I don't like to use a glove because I can't feel it. But what I'm going to do is put just a little bit of paint out, because you don't need a whole lot. You don't need a lot at all. The details are amazing. Yes, they do make you look totally fancy, right? Exactly. So, you just want to take some on your finger if you're using paint. You want it on the flat of your finger. And you just want to dab some off. And then you can hold it and then just go over the detail. Then if you need a little bit more paint, you put your finger in there, dab a little bit off, because you don't want a glob, right? And you go over it like that, just to bring those details out. So, look at that difference. So, that's pretty. You got me? You got me, crazy granny? So I want his little, he's got little dots right here and right here. I want those to be solid. So I'm just going to dab a little bit on with my finger. Finger painting is good, you guys. It does work. You love that idea? Yeah, it works, right? You don't need the waxes. Now, do you need waxes to go into crevices? Absolutely. Right? It just brought it all out. It brings out all of your detail, and you can see them, and you can put it on heavier. You could put it on lighter. It's just kind of like painting with a brush, except for you're using your finger. You can use a brush and just hold it sideways and do it. So we've got a lot to do still to make this our reindeer ruckusy going on. Our reindeer are going to be going crazy. So I had to pour a few reindeer. It comes with one, so if you want more than one, you just have to keep pouring them. That's the beauty of a mold. It's permanent. These IOD molds last a long time. They're very, very good molds. They're very sturdy molds. They have the micro rim on them to help you. It's good stuff. So this is what we have so far. Gonna put a thicker amount on for his little sleigh down here, because you know that part is actually silver, right? And then you just use your extra and go over the rest. But yes, you can use paints. You can do whatever you like. But again, Tracy with Scrappy's Rustics does have pretty much all of your, there you go. Looks totally different now, right? You haven't tried that for some reason? Yeah, so if you have metallic paints, or even if you have flat paints, you could use white over the top. You could use red over the top. You could use all color, any color you wanted. So you could make it match your Christmas theme. Hi, Denise Wingler, sister. Hello, Juanita Murphy. Did I already say hi to you, Juanita? I think I did. But if not, hi again. Carol Ann Saavedra, you need that mold? I think Scrappy still has them. Oh, good, Betsy. We're praying for you, sister. We're praying for you. You got this. You got this, girl. So, there's our slate. Now, you could add gold to the middle, because silver and gold actually look good together. You could do all kinds of things. You could do whatever you wanted. So, what we're going to do, though, is we're going to make our reindeer having a ruckus. So, I already did some of the reindeer because it's going to take a while to put together. Hi, Kingdom Makers. So, we got Santa. He's coming off the houses, and the reindeer are going all over the place. So, they're going to be up here. Now, they're going to be all wonkadated. Hi, beautiful Giselle, your craft cottage. So, you can layer them on top of each other because I can put glue. I'm going to use heavy body gel from Pentart that you too can get at Scrappy's Rustics. We're going to paint our moon on. We're going to get this all on. So, hi Stephanie. You love the silver? Yeah. It's just Treasure Gold Platinum from Folk Art. I got it from... Hi, Discovering with Lulu. So, also we're going to paint our moon. We got to put our moon up here in the corner. So, Justin is much better at painting. I'm a new beginner. I don't know a whole lot, but so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of white, and this is plaster, pure white. Yes, I know I'm not supposed to mix plaster in one step, but I am. I'm gonna, because I don't have the plaster white. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Girl, come in under your page. So, we don't need a whole lot because we're just going to make a moon, right? But what I want to do is make it a circle. And so we're going to use the plaster one step. Then I'm going to use French blue from Plaster Paint. That's the color. Isn't that pretty? You love this project? Awesome, Carolyn. Yeah, this will probably go on my fireplace. I'm just going to put a little bit of blue because we just need a touch, right? Just need a touch. So what I'm going to do is take my white and I'm going to just get this all nice and juicied up. I might need more white. You're hanging in there until the temp drop. Aww. When does your temp drop? So I'm going to put a little bit more out on the plate because we're going to do a second swipe. Okay. So I got it on here, right? We're going to close the lid. Because as soon as you close your lids to your paints, the better. So then we're going to press down and swish it. Just turn it. And then boom, you have a moon, right? Oops, lost a reindeer. And then you have your moon. So we want to take a little bit of that blue and just put it in the corner. And then some more white, right? And then we're just gonna swish it again. And then it gives it just a little hint of the blue up there in the corner. See that? Your temps are dropped Tuesday to 1 degree. Ew. So pretty. Thank you, Patricia. It's just that little bit of detail that just will make the difference. So you don't just want a white moon, right? You want it to have a little bit of shading with it. So it makes all the difference in the world. Alrighty. We're going to put our little deer back on here because, you know, I decided to kick them out. They were really ruckusy. And then what we're going to do is get these guys on here. Now, I did presents already. And I did these with the wax paste. And then a chrome marker from Resin. And so I could get that on the top. This was before I was doing actual painting myself. Sheila is right, you are talented. Aw. Sheila is talented. She's so fun. I love her. I love my sis Sheila. So we're gonna dry up our stuff as much as we can because, you know, you don't go, you stay, hope you don't have to go anywhere. Yes. The presents are so cute and small. Yeah. So the presents are going to be flying out of Santa's sleigh because our reindeers have gone just wonky daisy. Hey, Robin. Our reindeer are going wonky and they went crazy. So our presents are going to be falling all over our houses. They're going to be everywhere, right? So we've got presents going all over the place. First of all, we have to get out our heavy body gel. And then Jackie puts her PSA announcement in that it will stick your face to the table. It's very, very sticky. It will stick to your tools, to everything you've got. So be careful. Not careful. Just wipe it off after you use it. You're gonna make Miss Jim some treats and do some crafting. Aw. Maybe you should be crying instead. Yes, I know, right? I don't do snow, so I don't know. It's hard. No. I can do just a little bit. I had to do snow when I was traveling for work. Because we had to travel everywhere. And I ended up in Denver in a blizzard, and yeah. And the hard thing is you're driving a rental car, right? That you don't know how it reacts. So it's a quick, you got to be quick and learn your car fast. Is everybody getting snow? Oh, you guys be safe. I can't remember. One of the One of our friends loves snow. So she would take it for you. I think she lives in Michigan, though. It's 69 there. You're warmer than I am, Amanda. I think it's only supposed to be 48 tonight. But see, we stay just right above where it's freezing. Oh man, we got 5 minutes, you guys. Holy Hannah. I'm going to have to post pics, but you guys get the gist, right? Of where everything is going. We need to pick 2 names. Thank you. We need to pick 2 names. And then you have to be present on the Fab 4. Right, Kimmery? That's where it is. You love snow, Kimmery. Kimmery, are you doing it on the Fab 4 page? And Craft Around the Clock. So let me pick a couple of names. So we're going to get this guy stuck down, and then I will stick down the reindeer. And I will take a pic, and I will put it on yes and yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. So comment away. Comment away. Thank you, sister. So I cleaned my tool right away because I know I'm going to be spinning. So, or scrolling for a name. But yes, our presents are going to be all wonky all over the place. We have lots of presents, so we can do smaller ones down here. To a big one in the middle. You know, they're all over. They just went everywhere. They fell out of Santa's sled. So our reindeer were that bad. All right, let me get my thing. Hi, Zimmy Simple Designs. Hi, Iris. Okay, let me spin real quick. Patricia Conchi? You love it, Becky? Awesome. Thank you, you guys. Thank you for all being here. You want to stick around. We've got Justin coming up. We've got Kiss a Frog Crafts with Judy coming up. And Denise Wingler. Denise, are you going to be up that late? Because I don't want you to have to. Oh, thank you, Cecile. Thank you, Kay. You guys are wonderful. I appreciate you all. Did Denise answer me? Oh, yeah. This is permanent glue. When it'll be 10 o'clock Eastern, I think. Don't blame the reindeer. Blame the elf who gave the Red Bull with their oats. Jeffrey, you crack me up. Oh, I love that. I love that. Yes, it's the Red Bull. 10 o'clock Eastern, Denise. If not, I'll pick someone else. I know that you have to go to bed. That's why. Aw, thank you, sweet Ari. Yeah, so I tried to give you options on how to do it. You know, you can use a wax. 9 o'clock Central. Yes. 9 o'clock Central. It's beautiful. Thank you, Melanie. It will be once I actually get it put together. But yeah, it was fun. So you can, on these, on the black, the gold and stuff, it just comes out so pretty. Yes, on Craft Around the Clock. It's not it's a live spin, so you have to be there. Thank you very much, everyone. So be sure and stick around. Just refresh your page in Craft Around the Clock or in the Fab 4. Thank you, Jen Jen. Thank you, Carolyn. If you're new, thank you for joining us, and I hope you give us a follow. And thank you, Gail. This is a pretty great community that we have here, and I love y'all. So stick around for Kiss a Frog Crafts with Judy. All right, everybody, have a great day. Bye.